Hello everybody, it's me Nia. I'm going to do the strip down challenge, which if you don't know what the strip down challenge is, these people, it's really hot in here right now because it's almost summer I guess, and I've got these lights burning on me and they're really hot, and so I open the window just to get some fresh air in, and as soon as I do, they've been quiet all day, and as soon as I start filming, the lawnmowers come out, don't they? My face is going to get so red because if this carries on, I'm just going to have to shut the windows. Come on. Okay, the strip down challenge is where you put a timer on your phone for 10 minutes and you just talk non-stop, and the rules are you can't edit it, you can't cut anything out of the video. This is about the video. You can't edit the video, can't cut anything out of the video, don't wear any makeup, and you just be you, like no fake anything. And I'm just gonna set the timer and just start talking. My name is Nia Treasure, if you didn't know it already. I got my 10-minute timer going, and I'm 14 years old. I'm almost 15. This is the kind of stuff that I cut out when I mess up. 14 years old, almost 15, and I started YouTube a year and a bit ago with my friend when we used to do this podcast, and I kind of just carried on from there, and I just do videos that I like doing, like makeup videos, just videos with my friends. And I think that YouTube has a lot of different opinions, but my opinion is that it's a really creative place where you can just completely express yourself. One thing that I had no idea about YouTube when I first started was the ridiculous amount of hate that you can get on a single video. Just because you post something that you like doing, you can just get so much hate. But not just hate online, hate at places like school, hate from people you know in real life, hate from that lawnmower over there. He clearly does not want me to be making my video. I'm going to pause the timer for like 1 second while I shut these windows. Oh jeez, it's gonna get so hot in here. Oh my gosh. Right, where was I? What was I saying? I have some notes here in case I run dry, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm so nervous about making this video because I'm terrified of not knowing what to say and completely forgetting things I'm gonna say. So I wrote YouTube. I love doing YouTube, but if I'm completely honest, one thing that I just don't love is how, because I like doing what I'm doing, I post stuff which I like doing, and people just don't seem to like that. Jeez, I need to catch my breath. I'm just talking so much, sorry. Oh, I forgot that I paused my timer. Sorry, you got some added in seconds there. Now I'm going to move on to other social medias because I don't only do YouTube, I have other social media like Instagram. And Instagram, the other day I was just being me, having just some chill time on Instagram, and then I came across this group chat on DMs, and it had been going on for a good 10-15 minutes when I first saw it, and these group of girls accidentally added me into this group chat, and they obviously wanted me to leave, and they were saying some really horrible things like report her for violence and block her so that she leaves the group chat. And I was just so surprised because I hadn't done anything, and they were saying things like report her for harassment, and all they needed to do was just ask me nicely to leave the group chat, and I just would have done that. And then one of the people said to me, you know, do you think you could just leave the group chat because it would just make everything easier? I was like, yeah, of course. And the thing was, I didn't even want to be in that group chat because they were people that I didn't even know. And on Instagram I just get such a weird range of messages, and I get some really creepy messages, but I managed to deal with them. And on Snapchat at the moment there's this thing that's really annoying me, and it's called letter X. And basically, if you don't know what that is, people put on their story, they say send X for someone's name, tell me your opinion on them and I'll scribble your name out. And basically, yesterday I was just having a really good day with my friends and they were just about to leave, and I got this text from someone, and genuinely it made my heart start pounding, because I'd been seeing these horrible messages on people's stories about people and they were anonymous, so people didn't know who was saying it about people. And I got this message from someone and they were like, is this about you? And it's someone who goes to a different school from all of us, and they don't really know the people that I go to school with, and someone from school added him and he saw on their story this thing about me, and genuinely it made my heart go so fast, because I just didn't really know why someone would be saying stuff about me. And I saw it. Hang on, I'm gonna read you the message right now. It said that I was so sly, which I thought was a bit ironic because the person who wrote that is a little bit sly for writing that, and they were like, she's a spoiled rich girl and is really sly. And I was a bit shocked at that, because I'm not a spoiled rich girl. Why do you think just because I saved up a whole year to get an iPhone 7? Honestly, you don't know how hard I work for things, and people just think people, it really annoys me because people don't know me and they like to automatically assume things about me, and I just don't think it's right to assume stuff about anybody. Hang on, I'm running dry again. I need to have a look. Give me 1 second. 1 second. And then I started to look on other people's stories about, like, because just to see if they've been saying horrible stuff about anybody else, and I was really surprised to see some other stuff about me, and I just thought that I'd tell you some of my favourite, well, not really favourite, that I hate them, they're absolutely disgusting, but my like best picks of the horrible things that people have been saying about people. And someone said that I have lots of strangers sliding into my DMs, which is not true, because, well, they might be strangers to you, but they're people that I talk to, and some of them have even become friends because I've become so close to these people. Because honestly, some people are just so nice and genuine and sweet, and I just love those kind of people, and I just like to surround myself in those people. So whoever said that, just check out your evidence before you start saying stuff, I guess. And right, okay, so here is one that someone else said about me. Don't even get me started. She is spoiled and gets whatever the fuck she wants. She doesn't understand how us normal people are. She just looks down on us. And actually, I don't get everything that I want. And what I do get, I work so hard for. So what if I get paid for YouTube? So what if I have an Instagram account with, I don't even know, 50,000 followers? So what if I have a blog? I don't think that anything that I do should really affect anybody else, because I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it because I'm having fun doing it, and I just don't think they should affect anybody else. And then these comments ruin my day, but stuff like this can ruin people's lives. I know that people throw these words around a lot, but depression, anxiety and suicide aren't just words, they're actual things. Oh my gosh, this just gets me so much. Here's some of the worst ones that I saw today. They are so horrible, spiteful and disgusting. These are all real, from real people that I know, and real people that I know have written this, and this has just made me so, this isn't about me, but this is just about people that I know, and people that I know have written it. And someone wrote about someone on her period 24/7. Complete slag, worst person ever. Prick, hate him so much. Fucking knowing prick that thinks he's much better than everyone else and thinks most people don't want to slit his throat the first time they meet him. Petty bitch, needs to get a life, to grow up. And then they said, there's a lot more, but I can't be fucked to type. Best friend, but is a slag. That one that one, right, okay, that's not funny, but it's funny because people at school, right, they don't even think about this stuff. It just goes over their head. They don't talk about it at school. It's fine to put it online. People are like, oh yeah, no, online. But then when it comes to talking about it in real life, no one does it. And that, like, that's obviously someone's best friend just wrote that about them. But they'll just carry on like normal in real life. And then someone wrote, ugh, she's a bitch with no life. Everyone hates her and she has no friends. She's the biggest skit I've ever met and goes around giving random boys blowjobs. Jeez, I'm out of breath reading these. These are really long and really nasty about people. So thin, looks like you could snap him. Absolutely hate her. Such a slag. Needs to sort her eyebrows out. Why is this happening to people? This isn't fair. I just don't think this is right. I think the worst part about this isn't just the people that write the comments. It's the people that actually think it's alright to put this on their story. They have a choice, right? They have a choice. They see a horrible message. They have a choice to either screenshot it and put it on their story for everybody to see, or they have a choice to just ignore it and like stop people from feeling upset. They even have a choice not to put it on their story in the first place. That's just so stupid. It's just like those cyberbullying videos that you used to see in your first school and stuff like that, where it would tell you how people would write horrible things, but then the people sharing the thing would be just as bad as the people who wrote it in the first place. This is exactly like it. I don't know why this has become a massive craze or a trend or something. Why is making people upset and ruining people's days becoming such a great thing that everybody wants to do? Another thing that annoys me about this is that adults don't really know what's going on, because you can block people from seeing your story. So like kids might block their parents from seeing it, and it also just expires in 24 hours. And if you were to screenshot anything, not only would it give the person the satisfaction of knowing that you were a bit upset by it or something, but they know that you screenshot it, so that's a bit annoying. Anyway, heading back to YouTube, I feel like people just want to be friends with me to get on my YouTube, or I know this, or they just hate me because of my YouTube, and I just don't think that this is really right. So many people take the piss out of me at school though. They just walk by me. Oh, that's my timer. I'm gonna carry on if that's alright. They just walk by me and they might be like, oh look, a famous YouTuber, oh my gosh. And they're just so sarcastic. Like the other day, I was in the bathroom with my friend, and I put my rag on the side, and then when I was washing my hands, someone walked past and they poked my bag and they ran out, and then their friend was like, oh, she just wanted to touch the bag of a famous YouTuber. And it just makes you think, why do people think that's all right to do that? Like, how would you feel like if I just walked up to someone like Regina George and poked her bag and was like, oh my gosh, I just touched the bag of Regina George? It's like, no, it's not right. I really need a drink. Hang on. The reality is I'm a person just like everyone else. All I do differently is I just upload a video to YouTube every Sunday, and I don't know why people think that that means that I should be treated any differently. I'm a person just like you or anybody else, and I get happy, I get sad. People think that just because I upload a video to YouTube, I'm this massive confident person, but in reality I'm just not. I'm just like any other person that you'd meet, and I don't know why anyone thinks that I should be treated any differently, or anyone else that does YouTube. I know that everyone thinks that everyone who does YouTube is just this massive confident person. I know that people can just filter out their life and choose what they want to put online. Like on Instagram, I like to keep my feed really happy and just the things that I like, and I can just put on all these photos of things that I like and things that I've had fun with friends and stuff like that, and people never know if I have a down day, or if I'm really upset, or if I'm, I don't know, or if I'm having one of those days, you know. And people just see all the happy things, but they just don't really see the bad things. But at the end of the day, I don't really care what people think. I'm just gonna carry on doing me and I'm just gonna carry on with YouTube, carry on with everything that I've been doing, carry on with the things that make me happy, because at the end of the day, I said the end of the day twice now, this is the kind of thing that I would edit out, but at the end of the day, who's it really hurting? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.